Hey, welcome back guys. Kai here, and we are playing Final Fantasy VI, but we are not using any Magicite as we do so. Today we're going to continue on through this cave with no name, on a horse with no name, or a cat with no name. Just like one of my cats, who shall remain nameless right now. Because one of my girls, or maybe it was both of them for all I know, learned how to open doors. And before I tell you why that's such a bad thing, I have to explain that normally I keep the bathroom off limits to them, because attached to my bathroom is my walk-in closet, and then attached to the walk-in closet is my utility closet, where the hot water heater, washer, and dryer are. And I don't want them to go back there and chew on any wires, or get into anything they shouldn't be getting into, or any other kinds of mischief that cats find themselves getting into. So I just keep the bathroom door closed at all times. So I came home from work this morning, and imagine my surprise to find the bathroom door wide open. Now before I tell you why this is such a bad thing, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you guys ever seen what happens when you leave a cat alone and unsupervised with a roll of toilet paper? Hey, don't laugh, it's not cute. Don't encourage them, viewers. Yeah, my entire bathroom was covered with shredded pieces of toilet paper. And both of my cats, not only did they not look innocent or guilty, they looked happy. No idea who it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Lenneth, because she is my little troublemaker. You know what, we're just going to equip white capes on everyone, and then unequip them because I don't feel like wasting green cherries. Actually, you know what? That'll work out better for Mog. Okay, thanks, man. So anyways, all the enemies in here, pretty annoying. Most of them can cast Imp, and most of them drop green cherries, but aside from that, nothing to worry about. We got Kiwok and Ceratops. I think we've already shown them off. I have everyone equipped with, what is it? Experience eggs. Because, you know, gotta get that experience. And Dragoon set up on Mog, and that's pretty much it. This is a really short cave. We're gonna find something here in just a minute. Way to mushroom stamp that guy, Go-Go. Just slammed your rod down right on his face. Anyways, here we get a gauntlet. Alright. Gonna be using that at the Coliseum later. In order to win another Thunder Shield, I believe. There's a pitfall to the right, so let's go to the left. Still need to go back to the Coliseum and get those Genji armors, but we'll be doing that eventually. There is one more battle I want to take care of there, but I'm waiting for something. You'll see, you'll see. Anyways, don't pull the lever on the left. Let's pull this one over here. Pull the lever, clunk. And we got some more new enemies, Anemones. These enemies absorb lightning. I know, it looks like they would be weak to it because they have the apparent... Ooh, you suck. Anyways, they look like underwater enemies, and your first instinct would be, yeah, you know, use lightning. But no. Not this time. Video game logic fails. Huh, looks like a dead end. Where are my green cherries anyways? Yeah, it's too far down. Actually, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's examine this bone carving here. Magicite? Sure, why not? More Magicite that we'll never use. Anyways, here we get Terato. It's a pretty cool Esper. What's that noise? Oh god! You know what this always reminds me of? Those Jack Link's beef jerky commercials where the people always fuck with the Sasquatch, and then he gets all pissed off at them and does something to them. I love those commercials. Anyways, Umaro here is weak to fire, as every other boss around this place has been. And he has about 20,000 HP. What the? Power times 100 up? What is he using, the Kaioken technique? Yeah, pretty much. Power up, speed up, recovery up. It's a fiery red glow. It really is the Kaioken. But he's pretty easy. He probably won't survive one more round. Does like to counter with tackle. Alright, got him. It's a pretty cool looking Sasquatch. And we get 10 gold. Gee, thanks. And he assumes the fetal position. That's great. Now, if you did not bring Mog with you here, you cannot recruit the Yeti. You'll have to go back to your airship and then come all the way back here with Mog if you want him to join your party. Not that he's very good. In fact, Umaro pretty much sucks. He is useful, though, in about one dungeon, but after that, yeah, just pretty much takes up space on the airship. Wait a minute, you can't speak proper grammar, but you know what an airship is? How does that even work? Well, anyways, let's take a look at that new Magicite. It's an Earth Elemental attack that hits all enemies. Oh, whoops, did not want to equip that. But you can learn Quake, Quarter, and Whirlwind, and you get some decent HP when you level up. Not the best, but not too bad either. But anyways, that's it for Narsh for right now, so I'll just meet you back on the world map after I rearrange my party. Alright guys, we're back, and here we are outside of Figaro Castle. It is the next area I want to check out because we can get some really good stuff here, so let's go. By the way, back at Narsh, you can fight a monster called the Nastodon, I think it is. And that might be a good rage to go and pick up because it allows you to use Ice 3. I won't be getting that rage myself, but you might find it useful in the near future when we go treasure hunting, if you catch my drift. What's going on? What do you mean we've bumped into something? Sure, we'll check it out. I wonder what we could have possibly bumped into this time that we didn't bump into last time. Hopefully it's not a giant sandworm! Oh, thank God, it's just a cave with underwater music. Oh, wait, that does make sense. Okay, there is water separating Kolingen from Figaro. Okay, never mind, viewers, never mind. Anyways, for this area, going to be using Gogo, Mog, Celeste, and Edgar. Although, the only reason I brought Celeste along is because she has the Muddle spell, and I want her to hit level 40 so that way she can learn Berserk. And she's pretty close, so I figured, why not? Now for my equipment, nothing too special here. Got experience eggs on the appropriate people, and Dragoon setup for Edgar and Mog. Double Dragoon. It's like Double Dragon, only better. Let's go over here first and pick up an Ether. Alright. And fight our first new enemy, Enuo. Wait a minute, Enuo? So this is where you went after Final Fantasy V. No. These guys, though, they have very low defense, they're very weak to Holy, and Dragoons make very short work of them. Alright, there we go. And Gogo leveled up. Awesome. Let's go over here now. And pick up a Wing Edge. Pretty good weapon for Locke. Has a 1 in 4 chance of instantly killing your enemies when you attack with it. These enemies also have a spell called Cleansweep, which Strago can learn, and I'll be doing that off-screen. It's another water elemental spell that hits all enemies. Even though it's a little bit weaker than Aqua Rake, it doesn't suffer from split damage. So if you're fighting one enemy who's weak to water, you want to use Aqua Rake. But if you're fighting a large group of enemies, then Cleansweep would be the way to go. Alright, moving on. And we have 2 more new enemies. So in this battle, I want to use the Osteosaur Rage because X-Zone is actually pretty effective here. The gimmick in this dungeon, by the way, viewers, is that every enemy, or most of the enemies here, holy shit, 3 out of 3. Alright, go-go. Well, I was going to say most of the enemies here have auto-reflect, and they also have really, really high magic defense. So, Doom Darts, a weapon for Setzer, 1 in 4 chance of casting Doom whenever you attack. So normally when I come in here, I like to just summon Bahamut and blow these guys away. Blow these guys away. Nobody's going to get that reference. But yeah, Bahamut, really good way to just blast through these enemies because when you summon him, it deals really high non-elemental damage that ignores defense. And it's usually enough to just one-shot everything in here. But if not, then I like to use X-Zone. And Edgar leveled up, nice. Kinda going the long way here, but that's okay. Haha, secret passage. To fight a Mimic. And it's mini-boss time against the Master Tonberry. This guy is very, very easy. Just want to get jumps going with Dragoons. And we're going to throw a Ninja Star. The only thing you have to watch out for when fighting this guy is his ability to use Wall Change, which will change his elemental defenses randomly. And there's a pretty good chance he's going to make himself immune to Holy, but that's okay. See if I can't show off a double runic here. It's pretty funny because both Go-Go... Oh shit. That wasn't so bad. Oh, he jumped. Well, I was going to say with double runic, both Celeste and Go-Go will absorb the spell, and they both recover MP. It's kind of cool. But yeah, just keep jumping and going with non-elemental attacks, and you'll be fine. How did that not work? Oh, he tried to hit somebody who was up in the air. Okay. Alright, got him. And for defeating the Master Tonberry, we get the almighty Greatest Dagger. It's a holy elemental weapon that's going to be pretty useful here. Okay, might want to heal up after that one. Usually he doesn't spam Step Mine that often, but that's okay, we got him. Well, it's good to know how much damage Step Mine deals, because I'm going to be encountering that in the Colosseum very, very soon. Anyways, let's get Go-Go up in the air now that... Oh, I forgot to give him the greatest. Never mind. Might want to actually equip the Holy Elemental Weapon on Go-Go first. That would be good. Come on, Kai. Poor Celeste, abandoned by the guys. But you know what they say, viewers? Bros before hoes. I'm kidding, ladies. I would never abandon you. You know I love you, ladies. Alright, got a few more levels after that battle. I also equipped the greatest on Go-Go this time. So let's see what's over here. Actually, let's put that greatest to use. You can also learn Discord here from those goblins if you didn't learn it earlier in the game. Let's see, jump, defend, jump, and mimic. Gunk. I don't want to know what kind of gunk he just sprayed in Celeste's face. Don't answer that, viewers. Oh, you had to leave that enemy alone, didn't you? Yeah, just like their cousins, when they're left alone, they start spamming all of these level X. Oh, wow. Jump, Mog, jump! Thank you! What? Why was he bare-handed? I could have sworn I gave him the greatest. Unless he tried to use a rage. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh, right, we're poisoned. Let me see. Yeah, he does have the greatest. Okay, he must have tried to use a rage. Yeah, not bad. 1700 damage from the back row. Gotta love exploiting enemies' elemental weaknesses. It's too bad I can't do that in my other LP. Yeah, enemies do have elemental weaknesses, but they're not very useful because in Valkyrie Profile, you're not just weak or strong to elements, you have varying percentages as to how strong or weak to an element you might be. For example, you might have a negative 30% resistance to fire, which means you take 30% more damage, but you might have a negative 80% resistance to ice, so there's that. I guess it's good in a way, because it works the same way for your characters, but at the same time, it doesn't really allow you to, I don't know, take advantage of elemental weaknesses. I mean, an enemy has to be really weak to an element for it to deal any noticeable damage. Hey, a save point. Alright. Not that I care, but it's there. Wait, where are we? There's a castle underneath a castle? Yo, dog, I heard you like castles. Good old exhibit. Whoa! An Esper attack? So the Espers are attacking your castle, and you send a bunch of merchants to the front lines? Wait, what? Ah, the War of the Magi. So if this is supposed to be 1,000 years ago, why was the castle still destroyed in the flashback? Odin? And it doesn't matter who you have in your party here, somebody is going to be giving you this generic dialogue. Hey, alright, go Odin. You cocky little son of a bitch. I like how this ghost just petrified Odin. Nice touch, game. In most Final Fantasy games, Odin is weak to either being petrified or earth elemental attacks. Specifically the break spell. I like how they did that here. But yeah, Odin, you can't instantly kill the undead. Doesn't work like that. He's the Unsevered. Bonus points if you get that reference. Well, I wonder if Odin is still around. Let's find out. Alright, new enemies. Surianders, Samurais, and Barbies. Really, game? Really? Anyways, I think one of these guys is susceptible to level 4 Flare, if memory serves. Anyways, nothing to worry about from these guys. They're pretty easy. think you fight them in another dungeon also. Yeah, 2 of them are, but the damage, not so great. Oh well. And let's just throw something at whoever's left alive. Okay, nothing's left alive, because Edgar's a freaking beast. Let's go over here first. And pick up a Punisher. That's the same weapon Bannon was using way back when. But it's a pretty terrible weapon. Kinda like the Rune Edge, it uses your MP to guarantee critical hits whenever you attack, but whatever. I'm probably just gonna throw it at something. Whoa, a Mimic! And it's mini-boss time again, this time against Katana Soul. Easiest way to kill this guy is confuse him, and that's pretty much it. Goodbye, thank you for playing. Yeah, if you confuse this guy, he has a 50% chance to just one-shot himself. And if you defeat this guy, you get the Offering, one of the most broken and overpowered relics in the game. I love it. And you get 30,000 gold. Oh man, I should have brought Realm here with the cat ear hood. Anyways, we'll talk about the Offering next time. I want to get through this place before the end of the episode. Okay, we have another new enemy here, boxed set. Whoa, 4 of these guys, totally unprepared for 4 of you. Anyways, these enemies are weak to Holy, and they actually can use Meteo, so you gotta watch out for that. If only I had a Holy spell, but that's okay. We'll just defend. Alright, go Mog. It would be nice if I had another Dragon Horn, but oh well. That's gonna be a little while. Soon, viewers, soon, but not yet. And jump is just ridiculous. Which is funny because in a lot of other Final Fantasy games, Dragoons are mediocre. They're good at what they do, but they're not great at what they do. Especially in Tactics. I really don't like Dragoons in Final Fantasy Tactics. I think this game is probably the pinnacle of the Dragoons being awesome. They were pretty good in Part 5 also. Hey, Odin's still here. And he became a Magicite shard. One of the best Magicites. Because in the original version of the game, this is the only way that you can boost your speed when you gain a level. And you learn Meteor. But let's go over here now. Or here. Or not. Okay, we'll try. Let's see what's behind door number 3, Johnny. Nothing. Oh yeah, Celeste gained a level and she learned Berserk, which is pretty nice. And we have some more boxed sets. Uh-oh, he's by himself. He's probably going to use Meteo. You'd best be frozen! Or else. Add the words, or else. Wow, 2 references to that movie in 1 episode? I'm on fire. Too bad Edgar wasn't on fire. Maybe then he wouldn't be frozen. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Game! There is one more new enemy that you can fight here in the castle, but I probably won't get a chance to show it off. Oh well. Well, it's a good thing Mog dodged this attack. It's a good thing everybody dodged that attack. Okay, that works too. Don't expect that to happen very often. Here we get a Blizzard Orb. That's a relic that only Umaro can use. And a gold hairpin, alright. Cuts your MP consumption down by half. Now, I don't remember where you're supposed to find this out, but if you take 5 steps down from the Queen's throne room and press A... Did you hear that, viewers? Yeah, there's a hidden switch. Opens up a secret passage in another room here. Oh, you know what? I should have brought Terra for this. Oh well. Well, he is a stallion. Bare my soul to him? What, you guys are gonna fuck? Yeah, basically they're going to observe each other, air quotes. And if you bring Terra here, you get a little bit of extra dialogue, like she says something along the lines of love between a human and an Esper, and she lowers her head, but that's pretty much it. And over here we get a secret X-Ether, alright. And these stairs would not be here if you didn't hit that hidden switch in the throne room. Alright, let's see here. Yep, we're all healed up and ready to go for a boss. The Blue Dragon, who is very weak to lightning, so want to be throwing some Thunder Sabers. And do not bring Shadow here, because this boss likes to use, what is it, Rippler. Did I mention that already? I can't remember, viewers. I'm so scatterbrained right now. But yeah, he's pretty easy. Just keep going all out with your best Thunder Elemental attacks and you'll be fine. He is susceptible to... Oh, I was like, wait a minute, yeah. He uses slow on himself, then Rippler to inflict slow on you. Unfortunately for him, Gogo has Marvel Sheaves, and with Auto Haste, you're immune to slow. So, ha ha. Man, he's still alive? Come on. Would be nice if I had bolts 3. But no, not in this LP. Man, he's taking a lot longer to kill than I expected. There we go. And for defeating him, we get a Scimitar, also known as the Zantetsuken. Yeah, Odin's sword. 5 dragons left. Let's take a look at that weapon. It's actually pretty good because it has a 1 in 4 chance to instantly kill your enemies whenever you attack. And unlike other weapons, you actually slice the enemy into like 3 or 4 pieces and they all just fall apart, like those old school animes or whatever. It's pretty cool. It's actually the same spell effect as when you summon Odin and he does his Zantetsuken. The scimitar actually looks like Odin's sword also. It's like a scimitar with a notch in the blade, so I like how they did that there. Oh, the queen was turned into stone also. Now, if you're playing the original version of the game, and you want to boost your speed, which is a really good way to get ridiculously overpowered, then do not examine the queen statue. Because what happens is Odin will transform into Raiden, and then you no longer get the speed bonus. But if you're playing the Game Boy Advance version, or the iPhone version, or whatever, then you're safe to do this because there's another Esper that allows you to boost your speed. Because I'm not using Espers, period, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do this. Huh, reminds me of another game. But yeah, her tear touches Odin's stone, and Odin gains a level and becomes Raiden. Basically, the only difference is you lose the ability to learn Meteor, but that's fine because we can learn it from another Esper. But instead, you learn Quick, allows you to get 2 turns. Basically, you combine this with the Gem Box, which is an accessory we'll find later on that allows you to cast 2 spells, and you could essentially have infinite turns. It is beyond broken. But you get Strength +2 upon gaining levels, which is pretty nice. And the only difference between summoning Odin and summoning Raiden is that Raiden has a higher success chance of killing enemies instantly. And there's like a lightning bolt that strikes before he attacks. That's really it. Raiden and a lightning bolt. Wonder if that's a reference to Raiden, the Thunder God, in Mortal Kombat. Well, anyways, guys, that's everything we can do here in this ancient city, so what I'm going to do is backtrack out of here off-screen, bring Strago back to learn Cleansweep, and then when we come back next time, we'll take on another side quest. But until then, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.